Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Tiffany, and today I'm bringing you a sort of kind of different video. This is the first time I've done a video like this on my channel. This video is going to be all about my weight loss journey, and this is something that I wasn't sure that I was going to share on YouTube because it's kind of personal for me and a little bit sensitive. And one of the main reasons I wasn't sure if I was going to share yet, it was because I have not yet reached my weight loss goals, and I kind of wanted to film this video when I had reached all of my goals, my body was exactly where I wanted it, and then I could show you guys the end result. But I feel like this video will help others along the journey if you're struggling or if you're thinking about giving up. Hopefully this video will help to keep you encouraged and motivated. Whoa, this journey has been a long one for me, guys. First, I want to start by saying that I am not a thin girl naturally. I've never been a thin girl. I've always had curves way back from as far as I can remember in like grade school, elementary school, middle school. I've never been a thin girl. And once I started to develop, I got curvy. I never was thin or athletic or naturally muscular like some women are. Just wanted to put that out there, let you guys know this journey has been a struggle for me. This does not come easy for me. And I also want to say that everything that I'm mentioning in this video are things that have worked for me personally, things that I can vouch for. This is not a guide for you to lose weight. This is just my story, and I wanted to share some of the things that I do in hopes that it may help someone. But I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist. If you have health concerns or health issues, please consult with your doctor first before attempting anything that I'm going to share in this video. Also, it's key to note that I am a healthy person. I don't have any illnesses. I'm not diabetic. I don't have high blood pressure. I mean, I've never broken a bone. I've never been hospitalized for anything. Knock on wood. I just want to put that out there, because if you do suffer from any of those illnesses, you're probably going to want to talk to a professional before trying to implement any of the things that I'm talking about. Now, I know that intro is hyping it up and making it seem like I'm about to tell you guys some top secret stuff, but I'm really not. It's not top secret. It's not some kind of health craze. It's not some kind of weight loss supplement or fitness secret that I'm gonna let you in on. It's pretty much your typical eating healthy and working out. I know a lot of you guys don't want to hear that. I myself, when I'm trying to lose weight, I don't want to hear that. I want, you know, something that's gonna help drop the pounds quickly, but that's just not realistic. So I mentioned earlier that I've never been thin. I've always been a curvy girl, but my real struggle with weight probably started around 2013, 2014. That was when I moved in with my boyfriend, who is now my husband, and I just started to pack on the pounds. The first year that we lived together, I literally put on 30 or more pounds, and that was because I was eating every single thing that he ate. He ate a whole pizza to himself, I ate a whole pizza to myself. He ate a whole sub and fries, I ate a whole sub and fries. Like, I was literally eating everything that he ate. We snacked all the time. We would do late night store runs, and I love snacks. I'm always up for a good chip. And for me, I didn't notice that the weight was piling on until I saw a picture of myself. I was living my everyday life, you know, living my best life, eating what I wanted, when I wanted, late night meals, snacks around the clock, and I had no idea that I was putting on that much weight. And I'm gonna include pictures so you guys can see exactly where I started and where I am now. So this picture was from around 2013, 2014, and it was the first picture I had seen of myself in a long time, probably about a year span. I wasn't big on taking selfies or taking pictures or anything like that. So someone actually snapped this picture of me, and I saw it, and I was floored. I mean, my mouth literally dropped. I couldn't believe that it was me in the picture. And that's when I realized, like, girl, you gotta get it together. This is not you. You don't even look like yourself. How could you have let yourself put on this much weight? I'll share some more pictures with you guys as well from around that same time frame so that you can see my size and just how much weight I had put on. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, at that point in time was when I really got into makeup. because I wasn't happy with my body. I felt like I couldn't fix my body overnight. It was gonna be a long time coming and I just didn't feel beautiful. So I decided to get into makeup to help me feel more beautiful on a daily basis. And that was a struggle all in itself. I will do a separate video on how I first got into makeup. That's a story all in itself, because I put so much money and effort and time into trying to beat this face because I was not happy with this body. So around 2013 was when I got into makeup, and also when I decided that I wanted to get healthy and to start working out so that I could drop some of this extra weight that I had put on. So I began working out and I began eating healthy. These are the key things to losing weight. I know you guys have heard it many times before, but it is true. Working out, being active, and also having a healthy diet are going to be the best ways for you to lose weight. So around 2014, I was a gym rat, guys. I was in the gym 5 days a week. I was getting up at 5 a.m. every single morning before work, and I was working out until about 7:30, and then I was heading off to work. And I dropped the weight rather quickly. By 2014, I had lost about 50 pounds, and I will show a picture here. And I'm gonna show a lot of pictures of that because that's the skinniest that I've ever been. I was feeling myself. I was the thinnest that I could ever remember. And I'm talking about even back when I was in high school and middle school. I don't ever remember being this thin. And I went out and I brought all new clothes because I could no longer fit anything that I owned. So now I was on the flip side of things. Before, when I had put on all of that weight, I couldn't fit any of my clothes. Everything was too small. I was ashamed. I had nothing to wear. And that is another reason that I began to start working out and eating healthy, because I'm like, wait, I can't buy a whole new wardrobe. You know, I have to get back into my regular clothes. And as I mentioned, I became a maniac about it. I became a gym rat. I became addicted to working out. I became addicted to eating healthy. So I got so skinny that I still couldn't fit any of my clothes. So I had to buy a whole new wardrobe, which was what I was trying to prevent in the first place. I was in a size 4 in some jeans. That's how skinny I had gotten. So this is me, guys. I was so thin, but I was happy because I had never been that thin before, and I still wanted to lose more weight. It became a little bit of an addiction, I guess. I had reached my goal weight. I had this number in mind that I wanted to hit, and I had hit it, and I just wanted to keep going. Like, how far can you get? How thin can you get? You know, can you get abs? Can you get a six-pack? Like, what's next? I was getting so thin that people were pointing it out to me. Family members were pointing it out to me. My husband was pointing it out to me, like, girl, you need to eat a biscuit. Like, you're really getting skinny. Like, you know, my husband doesn't like skinny women. He likes thick women. So he was like, yeah, I need you to eat a couple more biscuits. Since everyone was drilling in my head, you know, you're skinny, you're skinny, you're skinny, you need to stop. Just stop where you are. You know, don't lose any more weight. It was around that time that I decided, okay, I'm gonna stop working out as much. I'm gonna have a couple cheat meals here and there, and then, you know, I'll be okay. I won't continue to lose any more weight. And that was the biggest mistake that I made, because the year of 2015 was when I gained everything back, guys. I am not kidding. I was so let down. I was so disappointed in myself. I had literally gained back everything that I had lost. I had lost about a total of 50 pounds during that year of 2014, and then 2015, I put it all back on. I mean, every pound. And I was disappointed. I was let down that I had put in that much work and that much time into reaching my goals for it to all just pile back on. And at this point, I could tell that I was gaining weight rather quickly. Some people think that I lose weight really fast, but just as quick as I lose it, I gain it back. It seems like 2 times faster. So I had put back on all that weight. I went back to my same old habits, eating what I want, when I want, no rules, no restrictions. And that's how I put the weight on once again. And at this point, I was really angry at myself. I knew I needed to get back into my old healthy habits, my old fitness routine, and I just wasn't ready though. And it's one thing about being able to lose a significant amount of weight. You have to do it when you're ready. No one can make you do it other than yourself. If you aren't ready, no matter what people say about your weight gain, no matter what people say about your appearance, if you aren't ready to make the full commitment, then you won't lose the weight that you desire. And then November 2015, I got engaged. And that's when I knew, okay, you have to lose this weight again. You don't want to get married with all this extra weight because you don't look like yourself, and you want to look your best on your wedding day, so you have to get it in gear. You have to drop this weight once again. And it was a terrifying feeling because I knew how much work and effort I had put in to losing that 50 pounds the previous year, and I knew I had to get back into that same mode. I knew I had to get obsessive again. I knew I had to do all of those things to make sure that I lost the weight by the next year, which was when I wanted to get married. I was restricting my diet. I was doing everything that I did before to get back into shape and to lose that weight. And sure enough, by my wedding day, I lost the weight. And that year was a real struggle for me because I put off trying to lose weight until late summer, early fall, and I was getting married in the winter. And I did it. I reached my goal by my wedding day. I love the way I looked in my wedding dress, and I also have a video of my wedding and my honeymoon if you want to check that out. But I loved the way that I looked in my dress. It was beautiful, and I was happy. I was happy with the way that I looked that day. And then, guys, you aren't gonna believe it. After we got married, I put on the weight again. I can't even believe it. Just sitting here telling you guys all about it, I can't believe that, yes, I made the same mistake for a third time. And I'm gonna blame this on my wedding and my husband. You know, it's called happy weight. You get married and you just put on happy weight, and that's exactly what I did. And this time was the worst time because I had been the biggest I have ever been. I was shocked when I stepped on the scale. I really was, and I was let down that here I am in the same position for a third time, and I have a lot of weight to lose. I have about 50 or 60 pounds to lose, and it's all my fault. I can't blame anyone but myself because I just continued to eat what I wanted unrestricted. And I knew I had to do something about it because I just was not living a healthy lifestyle. You know, I'm by no means saying that big isn't beautiful or that if you have extra weight, you're not beautiful. I just wasn't living a healthy lifestyle. And that was what I was most afraid of. So my eating habits were just terrible. And the year of 2017 is coming to an end, and I decided that I was going to get it in gear and lose this weight once again for a third time. This time I was a little bit more confident, guys, because I had already done it twice before, so I knew it could be done. I knew all of the work ahead of me that I had, so I just knew what needed to be done, and I just made up my mind to get it done. So around December of 2017 was when I started to diet and exercise again. So from December 2017 to now, I have lost about 35 pounds. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, I have not reached my goal weight yet, guys. I still want to lose maybe about 15 or 20 more pounds to reach my goal weight. So let's talk about why you came here. I hope all that rambling wasn't too much. I just wanted to share my journey with you guys, let you know some of the things that I have been through, and now we're gonna get into why you guys came here, how I lost the weight. So how I did it. First things first was I changed my diet. So for me, this has worked for me 3 times. Like I said before, third time's a charm. I eat low carb. I cannot stress that enough. That is the only way that I can lose weight. Everyone's body is different. Everyone's body type is different. This may not work for you, but it has been proven to work for me 3 times now. So low carbs. I stay away from simple carbohydrates. If you don't know what simple carbohydrates are, they are your breads, your pastas, your rices, your grains. And that means all simple carbs, even whole wheat things. So I don't even eat whole wheat bread. I don't eat brown rice. I do not eat whole wheat pasta. Those things pack on the pounds for me. Other things that I stay away from, which is probably obvious, sugar. I do not consume a lot of sugar. When you are trying to lose weight, if you are consuming a lot of sugar, you will not reach your goals. You just won't. And that includes all refined sugars, of course, candies, sweets, desserts, cakes. Sorry, but I can't have those things if I want to lose weight. And this may hurt some of you guys, but not even fruit. Fruit is just nature's candy. Fruit is sugar. You know, if you're going to be eating a bunch of bananas, a bunch of grapes, and those type of things, they will convert to sugar into your body. Now, I will have fruit occasionally. The only fruit that I will have when I eat it is strawberries because they are low in sugar and carbohydrates. So let's talk about what I do eat. I eat protein, and I get my protein sources from meat. I pretty much eat any kind of meat that I want. I do stay away from heavily processed meats like hot dogs and sausage and those kinds of things. I tend to stick to more whole meats like chicken, fish, beef, and turkey. And this is very key, maybe one of the most important pieces. Eat your vegetables, and a lot of green vegetables. Now, things that don't count as vegetables. Yes, I had to learn this myself. Corn. I love corn. I will be the first to admit, I love corn, especially corn on the cob, but that is not a vegetable, guys. Corn converts to sugar into the body. It's a carbohydrate, so you want to stay away from corn if you're trying to lose weight. You want to stay away from potatoes if you're trying to lose weight. So you want to eat very green, leafy vegetables: spinach, kale, cabbage, broccoli, green beans, asparagus, Brussels sprouts. Those are the kind of veggies you want to be consuming. When I'm trying to lose weight, I don't do a ton of snacking. If I'm gonna snack, I may have some nuts here and there, but not a lot, because nuts are high in calories. You can snack on raw veggies, and you can even snack on cheese sticks. I want to touch on something else that I implemented into my weight loss routine recently, which is intermittent fasting. I've been doing it for a while now. If you don't know much about intermittent fasting, you may want to Google it. So a kind of broad explanation is you fast for 16 hours a day, and then you eat for 8 hours a day. So normally I will eat from noon to 8 p.m. and then from 8 p.m. to noon the next day, I will not have any food. Oh, one thing else I want to mention before I forget: no sugary drinks. I think that is a given. No sodas, no Kool-Aid, none of those things. No juices. A lot of people don't know this. Juices contain a ton of sugar. If you have a cup of apple juice, that has more sugar than a soda. So I never consume juices. As a rule of thumb, I just don't do it. That includes cranberry juices, apple juices, grapefruit juices, any kind of juice you can think of, orange juice. I don't do it. I don't drink it. I only drink water and green tea, and I will have an occasional diet soda if I'm out at a restaurant or something. But other than that, it is strictly water and green tea for me. They do have some really nice diet green teas out now that aren't sweetened with sugar. They're sweetened with Splenda or stevia. And I know there's a whole thing about Splenda and all that kind of stuff, you know, artificial sugars. So consume those at your own risk. But I find it helpful when I'm tired of drinking water and green tea and I just need a little something, but I don't want the calories and the sugar. So let's talk about what I eat during a normal day. For breakfast, which I normally have around noon, I'll have eggs and I'll have bacon, and I will add cheese to my eggs because cheese is low in carbohydrates. And I have eggs all kinds of ways: boiled eggs, scrambled eggs, fried eggs. You know, a lot of times I get tired of eggs. And when I do get tired of eggs, I may skip out on them and go straight to lunch. Since I've been doing intermittent fasting, I find it hard to get in 3 meals a day. So I can't get in breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which is good because that is what saves you some calories and will help you lose weight. So normally on a day-to-day basis, I have breakfast and dinner. I normally do not do lunch. But if you are gonna have lunch and you like to skip out on dinner, I would recommend something lean and green for lunch. I typically practice this lean and green rule for lunch and dinner. So lean and green means just a lean protein and a green vegetable. And that is what I typically gravitate towards for lunch and dinner. So for instance, for lunch, if you wanted to do a lean and green, you would have possibly a salad and some chicken on top. And for your dressing, you could use like olive oil and vinegar. You want to make sure for your salad you're getting really nutritious greens. You don't want to get just iceberg lettuce or romaine lettuce. You want to make sure you have some spinach and some kale and some arugula in there. Some things that are packed with nutrients that will also help in weight loss. And for dinner, it's the same concept. Choose a lean meat and a green vegetable, and you are on your way to weight loss. If you guys would like to see a vlog or video of what I eat in a day, let me know that by liking this video or leaving me a comment down below in the comment section, letting me know you'd be interested to see that. And as far as fitness goes, I work out 4 to 5 times a week. No excuses. I know a lot of people don't like to work out. I myself do not love to work out. I love the feeling that I get after I work out, and I love my body after I finally see some results. So that is what keeps me in the gym 4 to 5 times a week. And I do a mix of things when I'm in the gym. I do cardio, I do HIIT training, and if you don't know what HIIT training is, that's high intensity interval training. Look it up, it will be your best friend if you're trying to lose weight. I also do LIST training, which is low intensity steady state cardio, and I also do heavy weight training. One other thing that I do to help keep my weight down is I have 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and lemon juice and about 8 ounces of warm water every single morning. I was doing this for a long time and I didn't really know if it was helping in my weight loss, and then I stopped doing it and I kind of plateaued a little bit, and I also noticed that it helps to keep my stomach flatter. So I have started doing that again and drinking apple cider vinegar with the mother. You want to make sure you get it with the mother. That has been proven to have great health benefits. Go ahead, look it up, Google it if you're interested. It helps with blood pressure and your digestive system and those types of things. Really, really great aid to weight loss as well. These are all things that have worked for me personally, and like I said, this is my 3rd time down this rodeo, so I know that it gets the weight off. Just pray for me this time, guys, that I can keep it off, that I can maintain a healthy weight and a healthy lifestyle, because that is important. Over the last 5 years, my weight has fluctuated so much, and I really want to get in a good place and stay there. I don't want to end this video on a cheesy note, but I do want to say love yourself no matter what size you are. You are beautiful, and don't let anyone tell you any different. All right, guys, that wraps up this video. Please leave me any questions you have about weight loss or my journey down below in the comment section. I will be happy to answer you the best way I know how. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, make sure to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every single time I upload a video, which is normally twice a week. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter. I will link all of those down below in the description box. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and until my next one, bye.